Hey guys, welcome back. So, today I wanted to tell you another review on a book series that I had read. The book series is called Dragonheart. Now, the first book in the series is also named Dragonheart, which is rather convenient. It's by Kirill Klevanski. I know I suck at pronouncing that name properly. If you can pronounce it better, you know, write down how to properly pronounce that down below for me. I would appreciate that. In any case, the story, I have a lot of mixed feelings with the story because the first book in the series is a prequel. It's called Ash. And the book has a main character in that one that is a different character in the main series. He's considered a sage in the main series, whereas the book Ash, the main character, you get to hear the backstory of this very important, very powerful character from the main series, which, from what I had read of the series, I had read books 1 through 15. There are references to him, you meet the character, but as an overall arching thing, he's not, how do I put it? I would not expect to have a prequel book about this character because he doesn't seem to be involved enough in the story. Now, that might be because there are 19 books from 1 to 19 that has the main character from this book. But Ash is a prequel, which makes the whole series 20 books. So he might have a larger role in books like 16 through 19. But I never wound up reading it. I honestly had gotten most of the books for free. And I just listened to them because they were free. And I listen to books while I'm at work to not necessarily pass time, but you know, you're doing drudgeries at work. Do you really just want to listen to the air move past your ears? Like, some people want to listen to music. I like to listen to books. I have a large collection of fantasy and sci-fi books, so that's what I do. Regardless, not the point, not why you're here. This book, it's good and it's bad at the same time. I personally dislike the reincarnation trope that people seem to use a lot, and this is a main crux of the story because this main character from the series was born on Earth, has memories from living in generally this time period, and then he died and is reborn as a prince in this fantasy world where magic and martial arts are so indistinguishable from each other that they don't at all. Like, when you're learning martial arts, you're learning magic. When you're learning magic, you're learning martial arts. And I mean, that's cool because I love cultivation stories. I love the stories about people bettering themselves and bettering their lives and learning martial arts and, fighting monsters and creatures and evildoers and all that. But, I don't want the fantasy ruined by certain things for me. And the reincarnation trope is interesting, but, they rely on it in periods where I wouldn't have relied on it when I'm writing a story, and they don't rely on it at times when I would have relied on it, when I would have added it into the story, when I would have made a reference to this or that. And maybe that's just personal writing choices. Maybe that has something to do with the translation from this book, because I'm assuming that this isn't originally from America. I'm assuming that this is something that's been imported here for us and has been translated, because I've noticed some certain things like that. But that's neither here nor there. I haven't done enough investigating for that to be a fact, so don't take that as a fact. In any case, I didn't like the story as an overall story. I thought it was really good because it had a lot of really good, interesting aspects. It had a lot of good, foreshadowing. The book, book 1 foreshadows things in book 15. There are so many things that keep getting connected and brought together, and you learn, and it's cool if you're into those types of stories. But like when you have a game lit RPG element to it and you have a reincarnation element to it, it kind of takes away from it too much for me to be able to sit there and enjoy it. Like I can listen to a reincarnation series, I can listen to a game lit series. I'm not that big of game lit series people. Like I'd rather play a video game than listen to a story about what sounds like somebody playing a video game, if that makes any sense. And that's personal taste. Like that, you guys might enjoy it, and if you do, by all means, continue to enjoy what makes you happy. But like, for me, I want more, and I don't know what else to say. So, if you've tried this series, if you've listened to this series, tell me what your thoughts on it are. Do you have any issues with it? Were there things that I didn't point out about it that you had a problem with? Or were there things about it that I pointed out as a problem that you enjoyed? What about it did you enjoy? Let me know. Comment down below. If you're interested in this series and you want to know more about it, please comment below. I'll do my best to answer your questions for you guys. Um, so yeah, until next time, guys. The book was Dragonheart by Kirill Klevanski. I know, I screwed that up again. Don't hate me. In any case, talk to you later, guys. Have a good one.